ABC 7 business commentator Richard Stern is joining us now. And Richard, a very quiet start to this short week on Wall Street.
Haley, you're exactly right, but we've certainly had quite a ride leading up to this week. The Dow Jones Industrial Average has been up for 7 weeks in a row. Yes, I said 7 weeks in a row. Today, the Dow was in plus territory all day long, although the high of the day was only plus 46, but that did take us to 19,980. That was the high of the day, just 20 points shy of Dow 20,000. Will we do it? Just going to have to tune in and see. Let's take a look at the numbers as we closed out the day today. There you see the Dow closed at 19,945.04, a gain of just over 11 points, a measly 0.06%, but at least a gain on light volume of 598 million shares. Our record closed for the NASDAQ, up 24.75 points, 45/100%, closing at 5,487.44. That on also light volume of 1,339 million shares. And the S&P makes it a clean sweep for the up arrows, up 5 points, just over 0.2%, closing at 2,268.88. Well, 2016 is just about in the record books. I thought it might be a good time to visit the 30 stocks that make up the Dow Jones Industrial Average and see which ones have done the best and, sadly, which ones have done the worst. The best performer year to date in the Dow Jones Industrial Average is Caterpillar. Yes, Caterpillar up 38.8%, followed very closely by United Health at 38.7%, and Goldman Sachs, which has been very strong since the election year to date, up 34.4%. The booby prize, the worst performer in the Dow, is Nike. Nike down year to date more than 17%, then followed by Coca-Cola, which was down 3.1%, and then Disney, which, although higher for the year, up a whopping 0.1%. Disney was the laggard, the third worst performer in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And Haley, if all years were as good as 2016, we'd have a lot of very happy investors out there.
We would be pretty lucky, yes.
Ma'am.
And Richard, are we expecting a pretty quiet week overall for the rest of the week?
I think so. An awful lot of people take this week off. Again, it's a 4-day week. Not too much going on, a little bit of tax selling, but in general, guess what? When you least expect it, you may have a busy day, but looks like it'll be quiet.
And maybe even next week, too, because another holiday on next Monday for New Year's.
Absolutely right.
All right. Thank you, Richard.